Hey, what's up? Big Jason. So I want to talk about Claude Hopkins today on headlines, subject lines, and open rates. A lot of email experts have a lot to say about this. Even though they love Claude Hopkins, they don't agree with him when it comes to email. And my 23 years of experience says Claude Hopkins, even though he was speaking directly about headlines and advertisements, the same thing applies to subject lines and open rates. So let's hear what Claude Hopkins from Scientific Advertising has to say. Okay? So, he says in Scientific Advertising, the writer of this chapter spends far more time on headlines than on writing. He often spends hours on a single headline. Often scores of headlines are discarded before the right one is selected. For the entire return from an ad depends on attracting the right sort of readers. The best of salesmanship has no chance whatsoever unless we get a hearing. Guys, the same thing applies to your subject line, all right? Now, just because you have a high open rate doesn't mean you're going to make a lot of sales. But just because you have a lower open rate doesn't mean you're going to have a lot of sales. It depends. You want to attract more of the right sort of readers. And in today's training in Breakthrough Email Marketing Insiders, I'm going to show you how. In fact, I'm going to review a couple of my most successful emails and how I fought tooth and nail for the right subject line, okay? Because the right subject line will get you the right open rate, okay? Don't believe all the BS about open rates don't matter. You know, the call to action is the most important piece of copy in your email. It's not, it's the subject line. If they don't open your email, if they don't read it, they're not going to see your call to action. So pull your head out, all right? Plus, I'm going to answer any questions you have about writing profitable subject lines. This comes from over 23 years of experience and lots of different niches. I'm not some biz-op scammer trying to tell you that my methods work for your regular niches as well. I work in all of them. And today's training and all the rest, like I've been saying, is based on 23 years of proven results, not guesswork. And the link's in the description. Click on it. Let me know if you have any questions. Would love to have you. This is Big Jason from San Sebastian, Spain, and hopefully I'll see you inside.
If writing persuasive emails is something you need to do, then you're missing the boat if you aren't listening to Big Jason. The other day, I was using one of his emails that generated over $100,000 in a training that I was doing to show the power of framing that he was using in that email. Now, I don't know many people that can actually write emails that pull $100,000 or more, but Jason consistently does it over and over again because he knows how to tap into the market's deepest desires and their deepest fears. And when it comes to getting people to say yes via email, by way of taking out their credit card and actually buying, well, let me tell you, that's where Big Jason's ability is second to none. I'm Kenrick Cleveland with Max Persuasion, and I've spent over 40 years perfecting the strategies of getting people to say yes. And let me tell you, we listen to everything Big Jason says about email marketing, and I suggest you do too.